But just for now, if everyone can just stay muted so that we can hear what the presenter or the speaker is saying, but just the cameras on, please. Cameras on. Okay, that is great. All right. So I would like to start the final presentation for today. So I just want to say, I'm not sure what's happening at the moment. Just one second. I think that was it. Okay. So one second. All right. So I just want to make a start to the final presentation today. Just want to say good afternoon, everyone. Selamat siang. And I welcome all of you, the students from the boot camp, friends and family, guests who are joining into the to Zoom, directly to Zoom, or to the YouTube live link. There is also YouTube live going on YouTube, thanks to Alex International. And everyone who's joining in, say good afternoon.
Miss Cha, there's some howling.
And I will. Okay.
So there's a howling. So
yes. Into. All right. Just one second. I'm just gonna look for the problem. Just one second.
Okay, it's good. It's good enough. Thank you.
Still hear the howling? Is it all fine? All right. So I'm just gonna continue. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining time for the final presentation for the LearningX Sparta Fullstack Bootcamp Web Development Bootcamp. I am Eun-Seo Cha, a product manager at Team Sparta and also a bootcamp leader for this wonderful first batch of our bootcamp. So just to give you a brief intro of what the students have been working on so far. So it feels like ages ago, but on 17th of October 2022, 36 students met for the first time on the metaverse platform called ZEP. That's where we are all working together to start our journey on this bootcamp. And actually the improvements they have made is just very, very unbelievable. So you're just about to see some of the results that they have made for the past 15 weeks. So just in 15 weeks, they have transformed from, coding for the first time to the junior web developers who have created some of the wonderful services from the very scratch. So today, 9 teams will be presenting some of the projects that they have made over 5 weeks. And so before we start, I just would like to introduce some of the very important people who made all of this to happen starting from last year, October. So firstly, I just would like to introduce Mr. Kyung-Wook Kim, if you are here, yes? All right, so he is representative of the LearningX of LXI. So would you like to say a little bit?
Hello, selamat siang, Bapak, Ibu. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for having me for the LearningX Sparta final presentation event. My name is Sean Kim, Kyung-Wook Kim, a member of Alex International Korea HQ and a curriculum manager of LearningX. First of all, I would like to introduce our special guest for today's event. Please welcome Mr. Lee, HR manager in PT CJ Indonesia, one of the biggest Korean conglomerate which runs CJ Bio, CJV Theater, CJ Food. Mr. Ibnu, deputy of talent development in Associasi Game Indonesia. Ms. Katanda, HR manager of PT Indocyber, one of the top-tier IT solution company in Jakarta. Ms. Romi and Arkampone, Mr. Agung, project managers of the PT FPT Software, one of the biggest IT solution company in Southeast Asia. Ms. April, business incubator manager of ITB Institute for Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development. Thank you all for joining this special event, and congratulations for all of our students participating LearningX Sparta Bootcamp. You should be very proud of yourself for accomplishing the goal to be web developers. And I have heard that the improvement that 31 amazing students have made during 15 weeks is such outstanding. I strongly believe that you are the future leaders who will make great contributions in accelerating the digital transformation of Indonesian industry. Indonesia has the potential to be a country leading the world economy beyond Southeast Asia within the next decade. And education will play a major role in advancing this phenomenon. So that's the reason why LearningX also exists too. And our team will help you successfully start your career as a developer as well as a project manager. Now, I'm really looking forward to listening to the amazing stories from our students during this 15 weeks of bootcamp. Terima kasih.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Kim. That was Mr. Kyung Kim from LearningX. And I would also like to introduce you, Mr. PK Lee, the CEO of Sparta Coding Club.
Hello, everyone. Long time, right? So I already met some students on Jakarta and other cities in Bandung as well in last December. And I am so happy to see you all at the end. So last October, actually, we were dreaming of this scene. I mean, everyone is participating in this last presentation and with their great project result. So today is the day that we are always dreaming of. So I am so proud of yourself, you and your friend as well. And also, I don't think that the course was as easy as you expected. So sometimes there was a disconnection in your internet, and sometimes your school is so busy or your work is so busy. But although even though those kind of things are happen, you are finally accomplish the course with your great disciplines. Okay. So I hope that this course would change a little bit of your life into work to let you walk into this IT field. And I am so excited to see your final results today. So yeah, thank you and good luck with your presentation.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Lee. All right, so last but not least, I would like to introduce Mr. Park Joko, who is the director of ITB LPIK.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Cho. Ms. Cho. So, hello everybody. Good afternoon. I think I'm happy to join this meeting, especially for the student who's already joining the courses for about 15 weeks, yeah, 15 weeks, yeah. Is it correct? And congratulations to you all that hopefully that all the courses that you joined in the last 15 weeks that can be a good investment for your future, especially if you would like to join the IT company or IT industries. I think it will be great future ahead. And for the LearningX, this is from ITB. I think we would like to give the many thanks for supporting all the activities, I think, and hopefully that in the future we can expand the collaboration into others activities that supporting the development of especially young persons in Indonesia to crafting their future in the IT industries. I think congratulations again for the student. for the presentation today. Hopefully that all running well this afternoon. Thank you very much, Ms. Jo and Mr. Kim and Mr. Lee as well, and everybody who's joining this meeting. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of the speakers, for the very motivational opening for our final presentation. All right, so without further ado, we would like to start our presentation. So all of the guests who's joining in for today's presentation, please give all of the students, the presenter, a warm support for each team and each project. And just one notice, after each of the presentation, I will put up the Jamboard link, which is just like some of the board, just a board that where you can leave some of the comments or questions you have. Just feel free to leave any of those just comments. I'll leave those links right after each of the presentation on the chat box, so you'll be able to just share any of your comments you have after each presentations for each teams. All right, so the presenters, good luck. And without further ado, I would like to ask Arman from Team 1 to come forward to start the presentation for the project Zoa Care. So Arman?
Okay, Miss, I present.
All right, that's good. So whenever you're ready, please.
Okay, I will start sharing my screen. Okay. All right. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Arman. On behalf of my super team consisting of Ristan, Heroku, Salsa, and Sari, I will be presenting to you the work we have developed, Zoa Care, your digital-based animal charity system. Okay, let me show you the demonstration. Okay, just this. Okay, here is the home page. As you see, you will find three main buttons such as Lapor, Donasi, and Adopsi. Each button has distinctive features: Lapor to submit a report, and then Donasi to raise donation, Adopsi to send and view animals that open to be adopted. But today I will focus on showing the report feature only, since the other two are pretty much common features. Yes. Okay, well, in rainy season like nowadays, there are multiple cases that citizens' houses are invaded by dangerous animals such as crocodiles, snakes, or big lizards, biawak. And most people are too scared to directly handle it. Also, did you ever find stray kitten or puppies on the street, meowing, asking for food, but you're too busy or has other urgent agenda? That's where our services come in. Okay, let's continue. Oh, the app is requesting to access my location. Let's just allow it. Okay, the location has changed. Okay, then how do you submit the report? Easy. No need to log in. Just fill up the form and click Laporkan or report. For example, I will submit a report requesting help that suddenly there is a cow in my house. Choose the right criteria and then select the image. Okay, image is selected. Okay. Please make sure that the reporter data is filled accurately so we can reach you easily. Okay, choose the animal community you know, but if you don't know any, just leave it as it is. Yeah, just leave it to community. You don't know any, and then click Laporkan. Okay, just wait a second. Okay, the report successfully submitted. That's the feature for citizen user. The submitted reports are managed by admin of animal communities. Therefore, admins must log in first to manage reports in the dashboard. Let's just log in. Okay, here is the dashboard. Let's scroll down to find the reports that just come in. Here it is. Let's scroll down. Okay, click the card to show the details of the report. And then the admin can click the number to directly message the victims through WhatsApp. I'll skip it. Okay, the message will generate it automatically. Then let's go back to the dashboard. Okay. And then click accept or terima to update the status of the report. Okay, the report will move up there. And then click to update the status of the report. So the report will be finished and it will vanish. And then you can log out after finish. Okay, I think that's pretty much enough for the demonstration. Let's go back. Hey, pretty much simple, right? Actually, behind of those simple features, there lies disease tags. Basically, Zoacar is a MERN stack application utilizing MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js, plus Firebase. The front end is deployed to the browser, whereas the back end is deployed to the glitch. In the front end, we also use Redux for global state management, and then hero icons for icons, Splat for carousel, and Axios to consume APIs. Firebase is used to store image files and get the image URL back. All those data in JSON format are sent to the server through Axios. And then the backend responds storing the data in the MongoDB through Mongoose. For JWT is used for login authentication for admin users. Okay. During the development phase, we confronted some technical issues, such as report submission errors, like wrong notification or failed to submit into the server. And at other time, another problem show up, like image URL that from Firebase failed to be put into Axios data. And then another case, infinite scroll error, such as wrong scroll direction when fetching more data. Fortunately, all of that were solved by debugging the state and correcting the variables in reducer or local state. Okay, had finished the feature, we finally launched the app to get feedback from real users. We had 5 days in user testing, and from the 13 participants, most of them are from IT background. And then we got critiques and suggestions. For example, users didn't know the 3 main buttons on the homepage, it's sadly to say. They thought that those were just simple for simple background decorations. And users also didn't know whether the image was selected or not, as there wasn't any notification or change in the page. Based on those responses, we took immediate improvements, such as adding effect when image is selected, like check icon in green color, and then adding buttons hover effect and put up the feature to be accessible. Okay, perfect. I think that's all for my team first services. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Arman, for the great presentation. That was Team 1, Zoacare. So I'll be putting up on the chat box right now. There will be 2 pieces of information that I'll be putting up just for this one. So number 1, I've just put up the project information page, which you will be finding all of the just project information in general, including project description, project name, and the team name as well, and some of the GitHub links, and also the link to the Jamboard for each teams as well. All right, and just one more link that I'm putting up. This is the Jamboard link for the Team 1. So if you want to leave any of the comments or the questions for Team 1, then please feel free to leave any of those on the link that I have just put up. All right. Okay, so thank you so much once again for the great presentation, Armand. That was a very great start. And next up is the team 2. So Irfan will be speaking on behalf of team 2 to present us the service that they have made called the Curious Footwear. So Irfan?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Irfan Zafar, and today I will speak for Team 2, presenting our final project, the Curious Footwear. Let me introduce you to my team. There are 4 members in the team, including myself as front-end developer, Diauha Putri as back-end developer, Muhammad Faris as full-stack developer, and Muhammad Rizky as UI designer. A brief overview about the project. Our project is about a social networking platform that focuses on showcasing and discovering pre-owned valuable footwear that the user have, and allowing other users to give feedback about the footwear itself. And let's get straight to the product demo. You can also visit the platform by accessing this domain URL and access the search bar by accessing these GitHub links. So I hope you can see the video now. So this is the landing page of the service. There is newest feedback section and featured post section. In featured post section, you can see all the random posts, and then there is my following section. But you have to sign in first to see that. So if you don't have an account, you can sign up here. But in this case, I just have to log into my account. After logging in, you can now see your following post. Okay, right there. And after logging in, you can also create a post. So let's say I want to share my Converse shoes. Okay, that's the image. I also click the purchase date and the category of the shoes. I put the original price of the shoes, so let's say 1.3 million, and the initial price of my own perspective, let's say 1 million. And I have to put description also. After submitting the post, you will be redirected to your own user profile. In this user profile, you can see your own post, and you can see your profile and your statistic. Okay, let's see a single post now. In the single post page, you can see every detail of the shoes, including the image and the other data of the shoes. You can also like and unlike the post in the real time. There is also an initial price and the most suggested price. The most suggested price is set from the most liked feedback from the feedback section down here. So you can see the Diauha Putri comments got the most like, so that her comments reach the most suggested like. Let's say I want to like this comment and then refresh that so that a new most suggested feedback has renewed because it has the same like. You can also give your own feedback, let's say 1.3 million, and write your feedback here. Let's say I really like these shoes. And after submitting the feedback, the comment will appear down here. So we can also edit our own profile. Let's say I want to change my profile image. Let's say I want to change to this photo. Okay. After uploading, you can update the profile. Will be redirected to your user profile again, and then your profile has changed. And the last but not least, you can search pose by text query. So that's the results. I think that's enough for the product demo. Let's get back to the presentation. So the service architecture build for this project consisting of the client-side server and the database. For the database, we decided to use MongoDB Atlas as the cloud database because it supports our collaborative development. Connected to the server-side application, we access the database storage using Mongo's SD ORM that installed inside the Express framework. We use Yarn as the package manager to manage all of the library, including JWT as the authentication tools to access the function. The end user can consume the application by accessing the client side that we built with React as the front-end library and Redux as the site management tools. Different to the server side, we use NPM as the package manager. Both applications are deployed to the Vercel platform using GitHub remote repository so that user can access them anywhere and anytime. Let's move on to the troubleshooting. The first problem we had is updating the current state without rerunning the component. Let's say I want to like and unlike the pose. The components must update current state and make an HTTP request using dispatch at the same time. So the solution we create is by creating service on the Redux slice and also a multiple conditional statement on the component itself. So as you can see, in this image, the page reloaded needed when the user hit the like button to actually update the data on the component. So the solution we create is we add the case where we want to like pause so that the state will update the data at the real time. And the other problem is the unauthorized error. So there will be an unauthorized message response when it hits the HTTP request with the put method or other specific method. As you can see here, there is an unauthorized issues when making a request to the server on the network tab. So the solution we make is creating a custom header in Redux function before making the request itself. So as this example, under like post service, we create a default headers to access the token and input that to the HTTP request. So during the development, we implement user testing to collect feedback from our respondent. From that, we summarize that our respondents finds the user interface of our service attractive and the information given is decent. We also collect a number of suggestions and the common responses we got are as such. The first one is the service should show notification message after specific action. Some users are unable to properly create a new post after creating a new account, and some of them are unable to hit the follow or unfollow button on a mobile device. So the improvement we made is change the post registration flow, temporarily disable creating new posts and feedback on the mobile device, and create follow or unfollow component on the mobile device itself. So I think that's all we can present. Thank you for your attention. Have a good day.
All right, thank you so much, Irfan. That was team 2 on the curious footwear. Okay, so I'm also once more putting up the Jamboard link for the team 2 as well. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it down. Okay, and also if you have experienced a access problem for the team 1, if you can just refresh the page, that will just reload. All right, so thank you so much, Irfan, once again, and we'll now move on to the next team, which is team 3, and Sela will be presenting to us the service called Casual Crusty Crab. Okay, so Sela, are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
All right, that's cool. So whenever you're ready, if you can share the screen and start your presentations, please.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We are from team 3. So our team consists of 4 members. Ali as the team leader, and then Dendi as the designer, and Rafido and me, Salah, as the team lead. So I would like to present you about our final project. It is Cashier Krusty Krab. So Cashier Krusty Krab is point of sale application. It's used by cashier to manage sale transaction. I will show you the demonstration video. This is the login page. So we input the username and password, and this is the cashier page. There are all of the menu, and also there is a filter feature. This is for the foods, and this is for drinks, and this is for snack. And it's for all of the menu. So we can add the product to cart by click this button. Like this, and we can click it again to increase the quantity. This, or you can also click this button to decrease the quantity. This, and also the subtotal and total price will change based on the quantity of product. And then we click confirm. We enter the customer name and input the total money, and this is the change amount. And we can also make another transaction by clicking this button or print the bill. This is the bill, and this is the detail, the item, the subtotal, tax, and total price. And we click print, then we can print it. Also, if you see, we have this sold product. We cannot add that to cart like this one. So if we want to change the status from available to sold, we click this button, and then we click sold. And the status will change to sold. To change it again, we move to product page, and this is all of the product that we have. We click edit on this report, and then we can change the status from out of stock to available. Then we click submit, and the status update. You can check it on cashier page like this. And we also add the product by click this button and input the image source. We just link and choose the category, enter the product name, product price, and choose the status. Then we move to transaction page. This is all of the history of transaction. Then this is the latest of our transaction. You can click the detail and also print this detail transaction. That's all for the demonstration. We can log out then. And then we will back to the slide. Our service architecture. So the user interact with the application in front end. We use React to make the front end. We deploy it to Vercel, and using HTTPS, we connect the front end and the back end. For back end, we use Node.js and Express, and we deploy it to Azure. And for the database, we use MongoDB. Troubleshooting, so we face some problem. Number one is implement the design from designer. We had a lot of problem in styling actually. So how we solve it? We googling, we searching how to solve that problem. We got some advice from the mentor like that. And the problem number two is working and merging on GitHub, because we work together at the same time. When we want to merge the work, there are some conflict on the file. So how we solve that? We regularly merge on GitHub. We don't wait until we have to merge a lot of things like that. And for user test result, we do the user test for 3 days. Most of the feedback are about the interface and the layout in mobile, and also the performance. They say that our service works slow. So the improvement that we made, because actually we don't want people to open our service in mobile. It's only for desktop. So we block if the screen is too small, the text will appear. Squidward doesn't like smartphone view, it uses desktop. And for the performance issues, because we use Azure free tier, that's why it works slow. So how we solve that problem is we can use Azure Pay, but because we want to use it free, we move to Vercel instead of that. So that's all from us. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Stella, for presenting us the Cashier Krusty Krab. Very much well done. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm putting up the Jambo link for theme 3. So if you have any comments or if you want to leave any of your message, please find the link in the checkbox. All right, so we'll be moving on to the next team then. So next team is team 4. Christian Roy is going to be presenting us the service that Team 4 has made, which is called Health Hub. So, Roy? All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, the special guest. So, this is the final project of the Team 4. It's called the Health Hub. Okay, first we must introduce ourselves. So, we consist of 4 persons in this team: Christian Roy, me as a leader, Ilham Fatur, Jordi, and Brilli. So, the introduction to the Health Hub. The Health Hub is an application that provides articles that can give users insight about healthcare and allow them to do Q&A with the real doctors and deliver detailed information about nearby hospitals. So this is a brief screenshot of our project, and we are going to the project demonstration. Okay, so this is the main page of our project. So you can directly access to the articles like this, and you can read it. You can also see who is the writer, and you can also comment it. This is in the login state. You can comment using your account, and then there's alert, and then you can delete your comment. Okay, then okay. So okay, sorry. Okay. And then you can also access the article page. This gives you many information that you can save the articles. You can save as much as you want, the article that may be interested in you, and you can share it with the button. You can copy link and you can share it to your social media like WhatsApp or Facebook or anything. And then after that, you can unsave it. The saved article will be shown in your profile. And I'm sorry, but I want to pause it. I not recorded, but in this profile section, you can delete and upload your profile picture. Then in the saved article, you can directly go through your saved articles. And then you can unsave it from the profile page. And then we go into the Q&A section, and you can ask the doctor whatever you want about your health or your consciousness about the health tips or anything you want to ask the doctor, like this. Okay, you can type. The question is really, it will show in the Q&A section. And if there is, the doctor will answer you like this. So this is the answer if the doctor already answered this by using their doctor account. Okay, we can log out and we will log in as a doctor. We'll use the doctor account to answer the question and show some new menus, like we can go through article, create new article. We can go to upload the picture of our article, type the title, and write the description and define the category of our articles. And then we can answer the question of the patient that will that is asking a question through the Q&A section, like this. We can reply, and it will show in the page question with that questions from the user. Okay, we can also use the menus fields to show us about the category of each, the news article of each categories. And if we want to save, if we want to save the articles, but we are not logged in, it will show an alert that is unauthorization. You must log in to use this feature. Okay. That's all about the demonstration of our project. So let's move to the service architecture. So this service architecture, we consist of the front end and back end, of course. And in the front end side, we use the React and Redux as the state and component management for our front end that will be interacted by the user. We use the Bootstrap as our cascading style sheet frameworks, which access to fetch the data from the API, and we use the Quill, React Quill as the what you see is what you get text editor. And in the backend side, we created the API using the Node.js, Express, and the automation running the node daemon, the JSON Web Token as a bearer authorization code. And we use the SQLite as our ORM. And for the database, we use the SQLite because it's really easy to use and it doesn't need any separated storage from the deployment. And in the deployment, we use Glitch and Versal, so it will give us the URL that can be accessed by the user through their web browser. So we are moving to troubleshootings. For the problem one, the text editor in field. So we have the problem that we want to make a text editor for the article that can give style text like bold, underline. Before we know about the React Quill, we're using the text area section for the input field, but it's really like statical. And then the solution, we decide to use React Quill as our what you see is what you get text editor for the input in the article section. Then the problem it's choosing the database. The problem is we are using the SQL database for this project, and as far as we know, the SQL database cold storage is paid, as long as currently the Heroku are closing their free tier data deployment, and so we use SQLite that is not required a separated VPS storage. Then the problem tree, we try the infinite scroll. We got a problem. We plan to make an article section is scrollable and not use the pagination. The solution, we implement the limit of the fetch the data, and then we store it with the state and using Windows scroll to trigger the state. And next is the problem number 4 is state do not change. The problem is we found out from the user test, but they said that when the first click at the button, state doesn't change. So solution, we're calling state in the use effect. And then currently we also use the use callback to avoiding the unnecessary rendering. Okay, we move to the user test. In the user test time place, in the user test, we got a 5 days for the time period for user test. And the user test method is the user visit the Health Hub website, and then they're required to fill some of question in the Google form as their feedbacks. And then the user test participant until now, until that time is 21 responses. The user test result is a common response and critical error is one button must be clicked twice or more to make an action. 2, the font does not synchronize with the content. 3, lagging too much. The color doesn't match with the whole theme. And 5, sometimes the content does not load well. So the improvement that we made is we already fixed some of the button function when the state is changed, and we already fixed some font and color style. Okay, that's all about the presentation for this whole health project, and I hope you can enjoy it. Thanks for your attention. I give back to Ms. Unso. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for the great presentation, Roy. That was Team 4 who presented us the Health Hub. All right, so we have seen 4 teams so far. So Team 1 with Zoa Care, Team 2, the Curious Footwear, Team 3, Cashier Krusty Krab, and Team 4, the Health Hub. We have 5 teams left, 5 projects to see more. But before we move on to those teams, we would like to have a very short 5-minute break before we move on. So I'll meet you all back at 2:55, which is just in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes from now. So I recommend all of you to not leave the room since we are just going to make a short start very, very soon. So stay on Zoom and I'll see you back in 5 minutes. All right. So I'll see you back in 2:51. All right. All right, so we are back. So without further ado, should we start? Is everyone back from the 5-minute break? Hope everyone's staying in Zep, not Zep, on Zoom. Right, so I'll make a start right away. Thank you so much for those who are turning on the cameras. So we, as I said before the break, we have 5 teams left. So starting from team 9. So I'll invite Rusty to come forward to start presenting the QDMA that team 9 has been making for the last 5 weeks. So Rusty, are you ready?
Yes, miss, I'm ready.
All right, whenever you're ready then.
We have a network error, so I need to wait for Adit first because he's the one who's gonna screen the full screen.
Is Adit in?
But Adit is already in.
All right, so whenever you guys are ready, please share the screen and start your presentations, please.
So here you go. Is anyone can see the screen? I have to make sure.
Yes, we can see the screen.
Okay. So let's start. Hi everyone. So this is our turn as a 9 team. We named our team as a QNE website. So the website name is QNE, and it is talking about the anime for ones who really have a towards an anime for like watching or just like reading manga. Move on to the next slide. Adit, please. So we have like a six member, and the programmer is Aditya Cahyanugraha, the one who gave the screen for you guys, and me, the second one is the programmer, Risti Aryani. The third one is Nizar, is a programmer, and Cindy Tresiavania is a programmer, and the last one, the designer, it's Nabila Azara. Next one, please. The technical problem, I'm gonna explain you this a little bit before we go forward to the website. Below are some of technical problems we face in the website development process. There is a login, register, anime list, bookmark, and like. And the last one is comment, which we're not finished yet to make that. Next one. The solution required. We have the solution for a login register. The backend process must be integrated so user can log in and register. The second one is anime list, must be integrated, the name list will displayed, which is the same, and bookmark and like. And anime manga, comments, and we have also the backend with the comments. Next one. For the user test, the time we make that is 1 day. We have 9 people to be a participant. Next one. We have a value with the design or UI as 7.5. We make that until that score. And for the performance, we have 7.9. And the next one. For the user experience, we have 8, which is it's not that bad. We have a nice. It's nice. Okay, so I think it's enough for the explanation about our website. Let's go forward to the website, which QNE.
Wait a second.
All right. Okay, so here you go, the QNE website, which is the simple website that we've been done for like a month from the very first time we started our 14 weeks. So this is QNME website. And there are a list for anime, manga, and bookmark. And there's a login on the right. And edit is searching on the anime list, which is exactly works. So if you are searching Naruto on the box searching, you're gonna see the Naruto and Boruto list of anime, and it's will be direct forward to the myanimelist.net, which is this. There is a website that shows about the synopsis and talking about what are the movies about, and we can add it as a favorite, or just like if we have want to watch it, you can just like copy the link and you're gonna have to watch that whatever you want. And for the anime, manga, and bookmark, which is we're not finished yet because the back end is not ready yet. And for this, this is the same as before. It's just like direct to the link for the myanimelist.net manga. And then, okay, and there are you can clearly see the left of the website. There is a top anime, and there is a few box, and there is a Bleach, Senenkasen, which is one of the name of the anime, and Full Metal Achievement Brotherhood, Steins Gate, Gitma, and the last one we have a few about top manga, and there's a Burst, Jojo no Kimyo, and One Piece, and Vagabond. I think that's all for our presentation. That's the simple website that we've been done until this day. So yeah, thank you for your attention, everyone.
All right.
If you have any question, just click the link of the comments on Jamboard. We will wait for that. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Rusty. I've just put up the link that Rusty has just mentioned, the Jamboard link, Team 9. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave any of them. Yeah, thank you so much for the great presentation. That was Team 9, Kunime. All right. Okay, so moving on to the next team, we'll be moving on to the Team 6, which Apri will be presenting on behalf of the team to present to us the Blood Heroes. So Apri?
Let me share my screen first. Okay, is it visible and anyone can hear me?
We can hear you fine, but I don't think the screen is shared yet.
Wait.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, other friends, students, developer, team designer, and other guests. We are from Team 6, the Blood Heroes. Our team consists of 4 people, me, Apriyadi, Ferni, Ibnu, and Nadia as designer. First, let's jump to the demonstration. This is the user interface. At first, you can only see few menus on the navbar on the top, and you can see login and sign up on the top right, and in the middle you can see a big map. In this big map, this is one of the famous landmark in Indonesia, Monument Nasional. This is the centerpiece for when the user open the interface, but if you click it, it will suddenly move to your location. As you can see, there's nothing in my location because I haven't logged in and I haven't put my information. So basically, you can put your location and your blood type. So whenever someone needs some blood donation, they can search you and talk to you and maybe meet on the hospital, and then you can donate some blood. First, let's jump to sign up. You can sign up. But since I already have an account, I just log in. First, let's try with login. And then press login. It will take a while. And then on the top section, you can see there are more menus now. And it still doesn't have any marker or pinpoint, so we need to fill the form first. So basically in this site, anyone can put any image, any username, it is fine. Email is whatever you are comfortable with. As long as you put your real blood type and nearby location. So if we change our profile pic, let's like we mix this active status is like you can show your marker on the map or not. Maybe you are sick, so you cannot donate some blood, so you can turn it off. But if you are healthy like me, you can turn it on, and other people can see you and find you. And then my blood type is O. And for the location, you need to click on this map, and we'll move to your current location, and then save the profile. You can also move the marker if you want to, and make yourself more private, like you hide your real location, but as long as it is nearby your real location, it is fine. So now you can see the marker, and you can see the information like profile pic, the username, blood type, and you can tap the user information details. But let's see. On the bottom, we can see someone actually needs some blood donation. As a good people, you can help them. You can see this is user 2. This user 2 need O blood type, so that's matched with what I have. And you can tap the details, and you can see it's moved to the detail section. There's some small description, and you can tap the participate. And let's say I already participate. This is me, and in user 2 interface, he can press this done button when I already donate my blood. When he click done, the user 2, not me, the user 2 can give feedback to me, like how many times, and then some feedback, and send feedback. I'm sorry, it's not fully finished. So let's jump back to the presentation. Then okay, for the service architecture, there is client side and server side. I use Vercel to deploy it. And then for the client side, we use React and Redux. For styling, we use Bootstrap and styled component, Axios to communicate between front end and server side. And then React Leaflet for the interactive map. There should be some live chat feature with Pusher, but unfortunately it is not finished for now. And then for the server side, there are Node, Express, JWT for security systems, and Joy for form validation. And then I use Mongoose to connect with database. Then troubleshooting. Our first problem is how to keep the user privacy. Like they cannot share their detailed information, but there should be a way for them to help other people. Like they can share the blood type and nearby location. And then like they can help each other. So we think about some alternative like email. Maybe we can just spread their email, but I think it is prone to some scam or spam message. And then other next problem is interactive map. The documentation is not really clear, so we need to look up for more source. And for the live chat, it is not implemented, but we look at the user, it is good. And if we have more time, maybe we can finish it. And then another problem is multiple CSS library. We use Bootstrap and styled components. It will make the code become not really clean, but we need both Bootstrap to make it responsive. style component to add some flexibility in styling. And then another problem is bad planning. We didn't plan really well, and in the middle we work again on our service, like we fix a little bit our back end to accommodate the change in front end. And then another problem is renaming file. Like in Git, if we change your file name in your local computer, it doesn't change the name in GitHub, especially for uppercase and lowercase. So you need to open the GitHub and then change it manually from there. And last is Axios needs some authorization headers, but after I look up past project and other team project, I know how to use headers now. And last, we should have user tests, but unfortunately, we didn't have enough time. I'm so sorry for that. So that's all for our team. Thank you very much.
No worries, Apri. Thank you so much for presenting us the Blood Heroes. You know, it's a service with a good heart. So if you want to leave any of the comments or questions, warm comments, please, on the project, the Blood Heroes, please go on to the link that I have just put up for the Team 6. All right, so that was Team 6 presented by Apri. And we'll be now moving on to the Team 8, which is the project name is created, and Anissa will be presenting us the service for us. So Anissa?
Hello, Miss. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly. So whenever you're ready, if you can start your screen.
Yes. Can you see my screen? Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, my name is Anissa. I'm here as a representative from Team H that consists of Judith, me, and Andika as the programmer, and me as the designer. So for this final project, my team created a website called Creative. So basically, Creative is a freelance website that focuses on providing IT services. Next, I will show you a demonstration video on how to use Creative. So this is the homepage, and from here you can see the category list, the top service list, and the demonstration video. When we click one of the services, we can see the service detail. From there, we can chat with the seller. And from the service detail page, we also can see the service description, the package provided by the seller, and the review list. We can make the order by clicking order note button, and here we can leave the order notes. We can select the payment method and the bank name. And then we will get the order summary, and we will proceed the order by clicking order note button. And we can make the payment by click the sini button. And when the payment is success, we can go back to the website and click order from the navbar to see the order list we have made. We can sort the order list by date and the price, and we can see the order status from here. We can see the order detail by clicking the I button. We can download the order file. We can ask for the revision and leave the revision note for the seller. So from here, the order we want to revise, move to order ongoing tab. And in the order completed tab, we can see the completed order. Okay, so if we already applied as a seller, we can switch to our seller account from the navbar. and will be directed to the seller profile page. From there, we can see our incoming order list. And here we can see the order detail, the order notes, and we can approve the order made by buyer. We also can see order in progress. We can see the order detail, uploading the order file, and use external URL for the file if we don't want to upload the file. And then we can send the file to the buyer. After that, the order will be moved to the In Review tab. And if we have an order that needs to be revised, we can go to this tab and we can download the latest uploaded file. And we can upload the new revised file here. Or we can upload it by using external URL. I think that's all from the demonstration video, but beside that, we also have many features that we cannot show right now, such as email verification when the user first register, and some fruit on the services. Also apply as a seller. We can show it right now because of the limited time. Next, I will explain our service architecture. So for the front end, we use React.js for creating the user interface, Redux for managing the state in React, and Axios for facilitating the communication between client and server over HTTPS. For the backend side, we use Node.js and Express.js to create the server, GWT for the authentication, Socket.io for real-time chatting, Mitrans for the payment gateway, NodeMailer, and SMTP for email verification, and SQLize for facilitating communication between server and relational database. For the database itself, we use SQLite and we store it in Glitch. For the technical problem we face during the development stage is we found some page that need a long time to load, and sometimes that page become unresponsive. We solve this problem by removing big size SVG background that take up most of the web browser memory, and also improve the performance by implementing use callback and use memo in React. For this final project, we conduct a user test in 4 days and got response from 12 persons. Here is the response summary from the user test. For the design and UI, we got an average score of 8.67 out of 10. For the performance, we got an average score of 8.42 out of 10. And we measure this performance by asking the user some questions such as, are the features work well? And is there any technical problem that will likely affect the performance? For the user experience, we got an average score of 8.33 out of 10. And we measure this user experience based on 3 parameters such as website functionality, ease of use, and comfortability. And the last one is the critical error we got from the user test. So based on the user test, some user feel a bit confused when they try to use our features. To solve this, we try to embed a tutorial video about how to use the website into the homepage. So hopefully the user won't get confused again. We also got feedback to use Lighthouse to check our website performance. And based on the Lighthouse analysis result, our performance is mostly affected by the image. So we try to improve our website performance by storing static image file with CDN and lazy load the image. And we successfully improved our website performance based on the Lighthouse analysis result. I think that's all presentation from me. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Anissa, for the great presentation. It was very clear to understand. So I'll be also putting up the Jamboard link for the Team 8. If you have any questions or comments, please go onto the link and leave any of the comments, please. All right, so that was Team 8 with Created, and we'll be now moving on to the next team, which is Team 7. Liam will be presenting to us their service, Adventure Seeker. So Liam? Can I invite Liam?
Okay.
Yes?
Hello.
All right. Okay, so whenever you're ready.
Yes, miss. Wait a second. I will presenting my presentation.
Oh.
Okay, thank you very much. This is our presentation, Adventure Seeker from Team 7. Let me introduce you my team. This is there is a Denny Febriawan as a front-end developer, Denny Andriana Wahyu as our designer, Rudy Prawiranagara as back-end developer, Farlan Lengkong as back-end developer, and me, William Sigalemba, as a front-end developer and the team leader. This is our description about our website. Adventure Seekers is a website for Indonesia tourism site and ticketing that allow user to order ticket and give rate to the destination and allow admin to add new destination page. This is our product demo. This is the domain URL. This is the source code. And let me show you the demonstration. This is the landing page. We can show to the bottom, and this will show some new destination. And if we go to the destination page, it will show the destination with all the destination. If we go next, it will go to the other. And I will show you the sign in. This is the sign in and the sign up. But for now, the sign up and sign in is not work because there is a problem when we deploy it, and we didn't have any much time to do it because we lack of a team member, and the ticketing order is not function yet because we didn't have any time. So let's move on the presentation. The main MVP is login and sign up, main page, destination profile, and ordering page. The ordering page is the one is not have a function already right now. For the service architecture, we use Parcel to deploy it, and on the client side we use React, Redux, React Slick, Exuse, and React Bootstrap. For the backend, we use Node.js, Express, GWT, and Joy. And we use Mongoose to reach the database, and the database we use MongoDB. This is our troubleshooting. The client side, for the client side, for the first, the navbar is upper the other component. So we fix it by use the Z index properly. And for receiving data, it's hard to receive data like image from the API, and now it's not done yet. And from the login and register, it is work that I replaced, so it is not done yet. And from the server side, for the database, I got an error and couldn't connect to the database locally. So change it using MongoDB Atlas so it can be accessed online. For the file uploading, I added to the required dependencies, and for the validation, I do it manually. Then there are a lot of error and it's less effective, so we use Joy. For the user testing, we didn't do it yet, so there are no user testing for right now. And that's it. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you, Liam. That was Team 7 for the Adventure Seeker service. So I'm also putting up the link for the Jamboard. So if you have any comments, please feel free to leave any of the comments. All right, so we'll be now moving on to actually our last team, which is Team 5. So Asiva will be presenting to us the service that the Team 5 has been making for the last 5 weeks called Bodimaji. So if Asiva can move forward.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, all right. So whenever you're ready, please.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to represent my team in Team 5. This is our project title is Bodimaji. Bodimaji is apparel platform to help women feel confident through size-inclusive daily wear fashion. So this is our team. We have 4 developers and 1 designer. Asifa Rividora Kaisar is developer in our team, and also Velina is our designer. So this is our domain URL. User can access it by copy this link. Let's show the demonstration. So this is our website. As you can see, we have navbar, and in navbar we put the icon. Also, our menu is home, about, article, product, and also user info, as you can see. And also a little bit of description Bodimaji. And if user click the button explore, it can show our product list. Let's go back to home. In home, user can see the collection, just 3 collection and 3 article, because we are set to 3 collection or an article. But if user want to see all, just click the button. Also, if user want to see the Instagram account of Bodimaji, user can click the Instagram icon. And also, in about page, user can see about Bodimaji and vision or mission. And also in article list, this is all article. And if user click one of article, user can see the author name and also date and the description of the article. Let's move to product page. This is all product of Bodimaji. And if user click the detail of the product, it can show the detail of product, and user can edit more quantity like this, and user can edit to cart. Also, user can get notified about the product, edit, and this is wish list. User can edit to wish list. Also, in user info, user can see the cart. This is the cart page, and user can check list the same as my current information. If not set, user can manually type like this. And in right side, user can see the order summary that added to cart, and also the quantity and price and summary of subtotal. If user click checkout, it can show the notification, checkout success, and the invoice. User can see the my order page to see the pending payment. And if user click order detail, it can show the order detail and also total, contact, and billing address. In my wish list, user can see the product added to wish list. And if user click go to product page, it can show the detail of product. And also, user can delete if they want to remove from wish list. In my profile, user can put the address, city, and many more if they want. Let's move in admin dashboard. This is admin dashboard. Admin can access it and see all the product by edit, view on site, and also delete. Like this. If admin click view on site, it can show the site of product. and also admin can delete it. In article, also our website can create, and in categories, admin can separate the categories and also add new article. If admin click go to homepage, it can show the main website. And also if user want to see the product and not login, user can see but cannot add it to wishlist and automatically directly to login page like this, and user cannot add to cart if they don't log in. Also, our website is support to responsive. So if user want to access it in phone, user can. And this website is support the dark mode. So our website is customize the theme if the phone is dark mode, and our website is include the dark mode. Follow the dark mode. Like this for the example. All right. Let's move to the next service. This is our service architecture. In client side, we are using React on the front end of our website because it helps to create interactive UI easily. And Redux is a state management library that is usually paired with React. In this case, we use Redux in the login section, and also the Axios help to make requests to the back end on our website. And also we implement Axios to all page except for the home page. HTTPS is used to make our website more secure, and also we use Parcel to deploy our website. In server side, we are using Node.js to help us to develop web-based application using JavaScript on the server side. Express.js, we use the Express framework to manage routing and build API on the server side. GWT we use to generate token on login, and also we are using Mongoose to connect Node.js with MongoDB, and we use MongoDB to our website for databases. What was the technical problem we faced? Creating the admin dashboard, especially in the sidebar, uploading image to the Firebase, a lot of admin panel backlog, and also we missed the JSX in Tailwind CSS when making improvement to the website. How did we manage to improve or fix it? By figuring out by reading Tailwind documentation, checking Firebase SDK documentation, streamlining and refining the admin panel. Also, we fixed Tailwind CSS by fixing the Tailwind configuration. For the user test result, on the period, we start from 18 on January until 22, and user test conduct within 5 days. For the user participating is 18 people per node, and the common response, critical error, difficulty viewing order detail, and some feature that cannot be clicked to the next page, such as in the footer, add to cart, and add wish list. And what did we change? Make improvement? Yes, such as showing the number of product to the cart so that user can see how many products have been selected in the cart. And also create a navigate to login form to notify that user require user to login in order to add product and also with wish list. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you very much for the attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Asiva. So that was our last team, actually. That was team 5 with Bodimaji. This is the last link. So this is the link for the Jamboard for team 5. So if you have any more comments you want to leave, or if you have any questions on the service, please check the link out, please. Okay. So as I said, that was the last team. How was the entire presentations and project? How were all of the projects? Did you guys all enjoy looking through some of the demonstrations and listening into some of the explanations? Yes. Hope everyone really enjoyed the presentation. The students have worked really, really hard for the last 15 weeks to actually present to the wider audience, just like for today. The services, all of the services are very fun, unique, and cute services. So if you want to explore even further, please visit the Notion page with all the project information in. I'll be now putting up the link to the Notion page and also the Jamboard links as well, so that you can check out any of them. Also, I just really love to hear all the comments of or any of your thoughts on each presentation. So if you can just please leave some of the comments on the Jamboard links, then the teammates will be looking and also replying onto the comments, and also I'll be able to check. So just feel free to leave anything you want to say for the project. And last but not least, I just would like to say a huge thank you for the presenters and all the bootcamp students for the very, very hard work and also the wonderful presentations for today. I'm really, really proud of your great work for today and also for the past 15 weeks. And just once again, thank you so much everyone for joining at today's final presentation for LearningX Sparta Fullstack Bootcamp. And if any of you are interested to learn more about LearningX and Sparta Coding Club, please visit our websites. The website link is also on the Notion page where the product informations are all in. So you can just look out for any of the things that we're doing, and also look out for the updates for the next batch if you wish to be the part of this wonderful journey. All right, so I think that is it for today. So hope everyone enjoyed it, and I also hope all of you to have a very lovely rest of the day. All right, terima kasih all the presenters and students, and terima kasih all the guests. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jan. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih banyak.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.